Welcome to the Managing Drought in the Southern Plains webinar series. I'm Margaret Boone, Program Manager of the Southern Climate Impacts Planning Program, with your briefing for Monday, February 10th, 2014. This information is brought to you by the Southern Climate Impacts Planning Program in association with NOAA, NIDIS, and the National Drought Mitigation Center. First, I wanted to let you know about the upcoming Kokoraz Field Photos Weekend over this upcoming weekend, February 15th through 17th. This is the 5th Field Photos Weekend, and we'd love to see everyone's photos of their surrounding landscape. Whether it's fields, trees, crops, water, we'd love to see it all. You can email pictures to Skip directly at photos@southernclimate.org, or you can upload them directly at the web address listed, making sure to tag your photos as the hashtag KokorazFeb14 so we can keep them separated from last year's photos. So what has changed over the past month? The region of extreme to exceptional drought, D3 to D4, conditions has nearly doubled from 4 to 7%, mostly due to worsening conditions in California. The region of D4 drought in California has expanded, and now 67% of the state is either in D4, D3, or D4 drought. In the plains, winter wheat has declined due to the dry and windy conditions as well as the continually fluctuating temperatures. Roughly 49% of the winter wheat crop is now considered in drought conditions. Unfortunately, the extended forecast is warm and dry for both the west coast and the southern plains. Areas of California did receive several inches of rainfall over the weekend, but they need significantly more precipitation to ease drought conditions there. This is the newest drought monitor, released Thursday, February 6th. It is mostly unchanged from last month except for the continued expansion along the west coast. Zooming in a little closer, we see little change in the drought conditions across the high plains. Just like last month, western Kansas and southwest Nebraska seem a little unsure of their drought severity, as evidenced by the question mark. Conditions remain relatively unchanged across the southern plains, and across the west, as I mentioned, drought conditions have worsened in California and into Nevada, Oregon, and Idaho. Just to zoom in a little further, we wanted to highlight the southwest Oklahoma and northern Texas region, still in D4 conditions. This 5-county area, which includes the cities of Altus, Oklahoma, and Wichita Falls, Texas, have been in at least D2 drought since March of 2011. As mentioned last month, the city of Wichita Falls, Texas has implemented Stage 4 drought disaster declaration. The area reservoirs show the effects of the long-term drought. In Oklahoma, Lake Altus Lugert is at 11.7% capacity, Tom Steed Lake is at 27%, and Lake Warika is at 40.7%. Lake Altus Lugert and Tom Steed serve as the water source for the city of Altus. In Texas, Wichita Falls, 2 water sources, Lake Arrowhead and Lake Kickapoo, are also seeing the effects of long-term drought, being at 26.4% and 30.7% capacity, respectively. Across California, impacts of the worsening drought are being seen in several sectors. 2 reservoirs in San Luis Obispo County are at 5% capacity. The city of Cambria has implemented residential water restrictions, and there have been reports that many cattle owners are selling off their herds due to both lack of feed and water. The persistent drought conditions are evident in the rainfall departures at all time intervals. The last 14 days show some of the weekend precipitation across California, but as we go out to 60 days and beyond, the persistent lack of rainfall becomes evident, especially across the southwest. The 5-day outlook shows most of the central plains and southwest dry, with precipitation chances increasing across the southeast and Pacific Northwest. Temperatures are expected to be below normal across the eastern United States and above normal across the west. The 8 to 14-day outlooks, valid Tuesday, February 18th to Monday, February 24th, indicate above normal temperatures are expected across much of the United States, with below normal temperatures expected across the Pacific Northwest and Alaska. The southwest and southern plains appear to be dry, and with above normal precipitation possible from the Pacific Northwest eastward through the Great Lakes, the Tennessee Valley, and up through the Northeast. The CPC 3-month outlooks, which were updated on January 16th, show the southern half of the United States experiencing above normal temperatures, and with the exception of North Dakota and bits of Montana and Minnesota, and equal chances elsewhere. Dry conditions are expected across California, the southwest, and extreme southeastern coasts, with equal chances generally everywhere else. The monthly drought outlook, issued January 31st and valid for the month of February, shows mainly persistence or development across the West Coast and Central Plains. As always, please join us for these briefings and full topic webinars. For more information, please visit our SCIP website, southernclimate.org, to register for more information if you haven't already. These briefings will be posted to the SCIP YouTube channel as well as our website. Please like us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter at skip_RESA for more information. We thank you for joining us and have a great week.